this is now part 2. Okay, so make sure you went and watched part 1. 1 plus 1 equals 2. This is 2. Go watch 1 in the Bible. Click the Bible. Watching you. Yeah, I'm watching you watch me. Go watch it and then come back and watch this one. Go watch it.
Off with your heads. You're watching TheBells plus 2. You. Subscribe, guys. Thumbs up my channel. My mommy name is Marcella. My dad's name is YouNow. And I'm Mariah Mimi. You think I'm cute? Expect today becomes bells. Subscribe. Bye, bells.
Hey y'all, so before we even get into part 2, I really wanted to tell you guys about another channel. If you guys have been watching me for a really long time, then you already know that I mentioned them a lot because I've been watching them a lot. I've watched them grow up, and them meaning 2 beautiful twins. You guys, they are...
That looks like Chuck E. Cheese.
What look like Chuck E. Cheese?
On the picture.
Who look like Chuck E. Cheese?
It looks like.
Who? On here?
No.
I look like Chuck E. Cheese?
No.
picture?
The house looks like Chuck E. Cheese.
Their channel name is Our Family Bond 2. Go check out Paris and Patrice. Y'all tell them that TheBells plus 2 sent you. Like I said, they are a twin channel. They vlog them and their family. I've literally watched them grow up and grow into young women, going into college, going into their careers, and moving out from the mom's house into their own. And it's just beautiful. I love watching them. I feel like it's definitely relatable, especially for young women who went from teens in their mom's house to women on their own doing their thing. Just recently actually welcomed in a pair of twins. Is that how you say a pair of twins? Listen, they're twin cousins. They are raising now, so they're actually documenting that on their channel, accomplishing their goals at the same time to become doctors and establishing themselves in their career. What are you nodding about? You don't even watch YouTube. You're
go check them out. Definitely watch them. Light skin breeds stick together.
Oh, how do you know that they're light skinned?
Because I watched them.
You watched them before?
Right.
I guess. Whatever. Our motto is inspiring others by sharing their lives. So like I said for the last time, check them out, show them some love, tell them TheBells plus 2 sent you. I look really yellow right now because of my background, but I wanted to come and let you guys know about them again and also get into this part 2, honey. I am sick, so bear with me. I might just get a restraining order, you know, just written up. I might not sign it yet, but I might just write it up because I just feel real disrespected. She came in and she introduced herself. She was just basically like, what do you want to do? And I was like, I want to have a repeat C-section because I already talked to my doctor previous, and we talked about the ups and downs, the pros and cons, the dangerousness of it all, and what I should do, what I'm comfortable doing, my options like VBAC, all of that stuff, right? So I don't think I've talked to you guys about like my decision, but this is my decision. Like, I want to have a repeat C-section because number one, I feel like it's safer for me because of everything that happened with Mimi, her delivery. And I know that every pregnancy is different, every baby is different, and that's what she was trying to tell me. She was like, well, you know, Mariah might not have been able to tolerate the contractions, but this baby, which I'm pretty sure she probably could because she's real mean, real extra, but she was like, this baby might be able to tolerate the contractions, so let's just do a VBAC. First of all, what do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I have already prepped and planned and figured out in my head that I'm gonna have a repeat C-section. I'm sitting before you very serious and not even confused, not asking for information. I already know all the information. I've already researched, I've already talked to my doctors, I've contemplated pros and cons. To me, the cons of having a VBAC for me and my medical history and what I went through with my baby, because every person is different, everybody's different. For me, the cons were way too much. It was way too much going on that could possibly happen. Dangerous situations that I didn't want to put myself in and then have to have an emergency C-section. So I'm like, why not just have it scheduled, relaxed, planned, even though C-section is a major surgery, anything can happen, anything can go wrong. But I feel like I would be in a more relaxed state than to have an emergency C-section like I did with Mimi. So I was like, yes, that's what I want. I just want to be calm, scheduled. I want everyone to be prepped, ready, gloved up, get this baby out. That's all I want. That's all I'm thinking about, right? So she's like, yeah, you might not know your options. I'm like, I know my options. She's still going on about the VBAC. She was pressed, y'all, pressed about this VBAC, like talking to me. Anything I said, she was like, well, funny you should say that, because with a VBAC, honey, I don't care. I don't want one. I don't want to do that. I don't want one of those. I don't want one. She made me feel like she was all VBAC and like none C-section, which is kind of scary if you're gonna be the one cutting me open. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your client's patient, whatever, is telling you that they want something and you're pushing them to do something out of their comfort zone or something they don't want, it's very, very stressful and very, very irritating, especially as a mom and someone who's already went through this situation. I know what I want and what's best for me, my situation, my children, my family, you know? Like, I just felt real pressed and pressured. And it was irritating me. I didn't want to snap on her because I'm like, this is my first time meeting her, first impression, new patient. It just was like, I just kept looking at her like this. No, baby. So I want to see. No, see, yes, I want to schedule. No, I don't want that. No, take it back to the store. Get your receipt, because I don't want. No, thank you. I said, so how many people can be in the room? Because I don't remember with Mimi. Because all I know is I only had one person. Uriah was the only person there for me at the time, because he was in the military and we didn't have family around us and stuff. So I didn't have the option of, you know, like, hey, can so-and-so come in here too? It was just me and him. We had a dog. Put him in, like, this dog gonna come in, you know? Like, it was just me and him. We're here around my family, and I'm like, so how many people can be in the OR room while I'm getting the C-section? He's like, oh, just one. And I was like, okay, you know, that's fine. Literally said that. I said, okay, that's fine. She was like, but if you have a VBAC, you can have as many people that. I said, listen, like, so, oh, it's okay, it's okay. No, it's all right. My family will understand. It's okay. It's okay. This one person's fine with me. I can have the baby. I had the baby one person before. Have the baby after I recover and get the baby in. My family can come in and visit and everything will be good. She just kept saying stuff about a VBAC, like, oh, it'll just be easier. Oh, this will just happen. Oh, this, so many people can be around. She acted like the whole circus Olay was gonna be in the room with me while I was having the VBAC. I was just like, girl, like, she might as well have stamped VBAC in her forehead, y'all. It was ridiculous. Said, so what if I go into labor before my scheduled C-section? She was like, well, you just come up here, you know, and then we'll just schedule you in if that happens, like if your water breaks, such and such, whatever, blah, blah, blah. She's like, anytime now, right now, anytime your water breaks, or if you go into labor, you will have the baby. Like, it's safe to have the baby now. She was like, but if you come in and your water breaks, and you might want a VBAC. I said, listen, no. And you're right, looking at each other like, Lord, real pushy. If I wasn't a strong personality and knew what I wanted, I feel like she probably would have pressured me, and then I would have been unhappy, like if I was one of those people. But honey, I just was like, no. The other thing I didn't like is I'm not going to be able to deliver at the hospital that I wanted to deliver at. But it's okay, because she talked this other hospital up too. She's a talker, that baby. So she's a talker. She was like, oh, this hospital is by far better than that hospital, because this hospital, they don't really have hours. People can just come in, like visiting hours, like whatever. You got the food. Food is amazing over there. Trash. Like, oh, she was very opinionated. Okay. So that was another issue that I was like, ugh, I can't deliver there. I half-ass thought she was gonna be like, well, if we get a VBAC, we'll get you to the other hospital. Like, seriously, I hope at every appointment she doesn't talk to me about a VBAC. because it's not happening. So let's talk about pregnancy symptoms, since this video is gonna get super long now because I just be running my mouth. But I do have hyperpigmentation. I think that's what it's called, where it's like you're kind of like two-toned. I'm two different colors all over the place. My neck is black, so it's really bad when I try to put makeup on. That's why I haven't really been wearing makeup like that. I haven't really been beating my face because it's just like, it just doesn't look right. It's not even summer yet. I'm like, I know I'm not tan. Same thing happened to me with Mimi. It's just my neck. Like my chest and everything is the same one color. My neck's another color. My face is another color. The back of, I think it's the back, is the back of my knees? I think that's what Uriah said. The back of my knees are darker. They're darkening up. Underneath my butt is darkening. That's really it. I just have like a lot of different areas that get really, really black when I'm pregnant. Same things, like I said, same symptoms from when I was pregnant with Mimi, so I know it's pregnancy, but I do have that. Wartime breathing, that's normal, usual. Probably my other videos I done said this. I don't remember what symptoms I told y'all before, but I do have a hard time breathing. If I go up the steps, literally halfway up the steps, I'm like, whew, like I have to stop, and it's getting to the point where I'm like, I'm just so ready to have this baby because I can't breathe. I just feel like there's a midget on my chest. See the midget on, is he sitting right here? I feel like he's there 24/7. I just can't not breathe, can't get comfortable in the bed. That's the worst, going back and forth, back and forth. Then I have that pelvic pain I think I told y'all about, where it's just like, I don't even know, I feel like it's just my hips spreading, but it hurts so bad, especially if I do too much, if I'm moving too much, and then I go to sit down and relax. I cannot get out of the bed. It's too much. My joints and everything is just achy, and then the pelvic area is on fire, and I guess it's cystic nerve pain. I don't know, honey. I don't care. All I know is I'm over it and I'm done. I'm ready to write a strong letter to somebody because pregnancy is for the birds. I feel heavier, like what I was saying with like shortness of breath. Feel really, really heavy. So I thought, like, when I went to get weighed, I thought I was gonna be like blah blah balloon, but I don't know, I guess it's just her. Maybe she's dropped a little bit, but I feel so heavy. I'm always tired, like 24/7. Like I could take naps midday. I try not to. I try just to sleep more during the morning time and go through the day like normal, but I am a night owl, so she's up at night. For some reason I just cannot go to sleep at night. I don't know, it's just y'all, I have a problem. Can't sleep at night, and I'm tired all throughout the day. Crazy. But I mean, it's gonna be good for when she's here. Like I'll be up with her at night majority of the time because that's just me. I'm just always been like that. But usually I'll be up all night, and then I can go to sleep and get up in the morning and be fine. But now with pregnancy, that's a negative. She's not doing that, okay? She's stuck in bed half the time. I do get contractions or Braxton Hicks, tightening of your stomach. It hurts. It's just like it feels so uncomfortable. I'm just so over it. I get it a lot, especially if I move too quick or something, my stomach will tighten up. But usually, like if I'm just sitting somewhere and it starts tightening, it's just so freaking uncomfortable. And then she decides to move whenever that happens, because I guess it's tightening on her, and it's just so disrespectful. Like I just want to smack somebody. That's how I feel. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. Don't cry. Shh. I'm sorry. See, pregnancy. Blame it on the pregnancy. I'll take that back. I love y'all. I feel like she gets the hiccups a lot because she moves really odd sometimes. It's just like boo 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 boo. My stomach just be like jumping, like the roof is on fire. That's how I feel. But there won't be no music. Like it just be quiet. It's usually at night, so I'm like, what party are you attending? Because was I not invited? Like, just rude. She just rude. She just overall rude. Real rude. I think this is a great thing, but it's kind of a bad thing because it was on accident. But two things. I know that she can see, like she's not blind, or at least she can see in one eye, or whatever the case may be, because I had my ring light, which is up right now, and I was trying to plug it in. I was at my parents' house, and the plug wasn't working. So when the plug was working, I took it out, but I was leaning against my ring light, and I plugged it into the next plug under it. And when I put it into the next plug under it, the ring light came on real bright, and it was dark, like pitch black dark, and the ring light came on real bright. It was against my stomach, like laying against it, and she jumped. So they are light sensitive, like they can see light. No, they can't see what it is or where it's coming from, but if you shine a light on your stomach, they can see that in the womb. So when the light came on real quick, I guess it scared her. I don't know if her eyes are open or if it just was like something bright, I don't know, but she jumped, and that let me know that my baby can see. She's not blind or anything like that. Look, I don't even need them to test her when she come out. Like, I know she good, I know, you know. I felt bad because she jumped, so I felt kind of like, oh, I'm sorry, but it was an accident. And then I found out she can see. My baby can see. My baby can see. The same thing happened with Mimi. I was doing laundry and I closed the laundry thing, and of course when you close the laundry lid, your stomach is right by it, and you close it and it makes a loud like bang, and so when it closes, the baby jumped. Like, whoa, it's right by my ear, like, what is that? So last but not least, let's talk about cravings, honey. Let's talk about cravings. Let's talk about cravings. Okay, so I still crave soap. It's getting a little worse than it was with Mimi. I know I have an iron deficiency, like I told y'all, but I literally want to eat the soap. Like, it's hard for me to not eat because like it don't taste good when you like bite it. Yes, I bit a little. Look, don't look at me like that. Why y'all always judging me? Y'all always come on these videos to listen to everything I gotta say, but y'all be judging me. So I can't even explain. Look, my mouth is watering right now. Every time I talk about this to anybody, my mouth starts to water. This is a problem. I like a little bit just to see what it would taste like to bite it, because I always want to lick it. Like, not lick the soap, but lick suds and eat suds. And I only eat about like 4 suds. Like, I'll go like this, like 1, 2, 3, 4. I count them. So bad. I did bite it. I don't like the way it tastes like that. So I love the suds part of it. The suds, I like to smell the suds. I just like clean. Like, I like it. And I like to taste the suds. So a suds isn't full on soap. It's not like a bar of soap. It's just like the residue of the soap sudsing up my mouth. Is like, this is ridiculous. I'm not explaining this to y'all no more, okay? This is the last time I'm talking to y'all about this soap addiction I have. So yeah, I will put my finger on it and I will eat the suds only a little bit every day. But it's gotten to the point where it's like every day. Like with Mimi, I think it was like once a week, something like that. And now I'm getting to the point where it's obsessive. It's like every day. So hopefully after she's out, everything will calm back down with me. But soap is like my kryptonite right now, and it's really weird. Also ice, and that is from iron deficiency, so I wasn't really like alarmed with that, but I have been loving ice the past month. I've been like, oh my god, I need crushed ice. Sonic's ice, yo, made me want to smack my mama, and I'm in the same city as her. Girl, square up. That's how I feel about Sonic Ice. It's everything to me. So I try to get Sonic Ice sometimes, but majority of the time I just use the refrigerator and, like, you know, the crushed ice cycles part. Give me some crushed ice, give me some water. I've been drinking a lot of water. That's another thing I've been craving, a lot of water, which is awesome. And that's it. I think that's it for what you guys have missed from 30 weeks on to now, which will be the 36th week of pregnancy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbsy it for me. Comment below, especially if you're pregnant, honey. Let me know when you do, what's going on with you. I'm bored. Oh, and before I even go, I know y'all about to be like, oh, okay, but the name, honey, there is no name. There's a name, but there's not a name, if that makes sense. Like, I have the name, but it could change, so I'm not telling you guys the name. I will tell you guys the name either closer to having her. So y'all got 20-something days. Y'all don't even know how many days, but y'all got 20-something days. So maybe it'll pop up sometime into February before I have her, or maybe y'all won't know until after I have her. But either way, y'all gonna know her name. I'm just not 100% sure. It's not like I'm trying to hold it back from y'all. I just don't know. Like, I picked this name out, I had the initials and everything in my head, and then I'm like, I don't know. So I'm still stuck on that, and I really need to get it together because I want to do her letters and her nursery. Y'all probably will know about her nursery tour, so whenever I can get her nursery together with her letters and everything, y'all will find out her name, or at least her first name. So yes, honey, that is there, and let's see this bump, shall we? So I've gotten so big, y'all. It's ridiculous. Look at this. Like, who told her this was okay? Tell me who. Tell me who told you to grow this big. Tell me who told you to grow this big. Nobody, baby. So with my babies, I don't know if it's because I have girls. Well, I have one girl and one on the way, but I don't grow out that much. Like a lot of people grow like straight out. I grow more wide. So yes, this is the belly. This is the belly, girl. Ooh, girl. She will talk to you in another video, okay? But